Salute, 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 salute. Good afternoon, everybody. This is day 7 of the December Word of the Day series. This is the letter E for endearing. Endearing people aren't perfect, they're intentional. They listen deeper, they care authentically, they uplift without demanding anything in return. In a world filled with tension and noise, someone with an endearing spirit stands out like a light in the dark. Today we choose the warmth, we choose gentleness, we choose to be approachable, loving, and uplifting. You know, we're back at this word of the day. Today's word is one that carries warmth, healing, and real emotional power, endearing. To be endearing means to have a spirit that draws people in, a presence that feels safe, kind, comforting, and genuine. We're going to talk about how to cultivate an endearing spirit, why it matters, how God uses it, and how you can walk in this energy every day. Let's get into it. What does endearing really mean? Being endearing means you make people feel seen. You make people feel valued. You carry a warmth that softens the atmosphere. You have a way of lifting others without force. Your kindness has weight. Your presence makes people relax and feel safe. Endearing people aren't perfect, they're intentional. They lead with kindness, not ego, with love, not pressure, with gentleness, not judgment. This world is hard, but endearing people soften it. The spiritual root of being endearing. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24, gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Being endearing brings healing, not just to others, but to yourself. In Galatians chapter 3, verse 12, put on compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. This is God literally telling us where kindness to wear kindness like clothing. Your spirit is your outfit, your kindness is your fragrance, your gentleness is your influence. That's what makes someone endearing. Why being endearing matters. People remember warmth. They won't always remember your words, but they will remember how you made them feel. Kindness builds connection. Endearing energy opens hearts, and open hearts receive the truth. Love is leadership, y'all. Being loving is one of the strongest forms of influence. Endearing people get favor. People are more willing to help, support, and trust you when your spirit is warm. It reflects God's heart. Kindness is a ministry, softness is a strength, gentleness is power under control. Let me give y'all a personal story, or share a moment with y'all where someone's kindness impacted me, or a time when, uh, basically, when somebody told me that I had a warm spirit. Uh, I never forget it. It was, a few years ago, whatsoever. Uh, there was a terrible snowstorm, and I remember riding down the street, and I really couldn't see anything in front of me. And this lady, she just jumped out of nowhere. Uh, she banging on my windshield. Please, 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 can you help me? Can you help me? Help me. So I let her get in. Uh, to make a long story short, I didn't know what she had done or what was going on or whatever the case may be, but I know she needed help. It was a snowstorm. I let her in. She was like, "Oh, listen, if you don't mind, could you just uh dropped me off closer to my house. She was like, because the snowstorm, I can't, no the subway ain't working, the buses ain't working, and I can't catch a cab. So, you know, being endearing, I helped her. When we got to probably a few blocks from where she lived at, or whatever the case may be, she was like, I'm good right here. I was like, okay, have a good one. She was safe, so on and so forth. She gave me an envelope, right? She was like, listen, do me a favor. Don't open this envelope until you no longer can see me. I said, all right, no problem. Roll, I ain't gonna lie, I probably got like half the block. I opened the envelope. It was $1,500. Uh, and this was around Christmas time. That $1,500 actually pulled Christmas off that year. So you just never know when you're endearing and you just genuinely care how others do. You just never know how you're gonna get blessed, and that was a huge blessing to me. And I'm quite sure whatever she did, it was a huge blessing that she was able to get to where she needed to get to safe. Uh, how to become more endearing? One, slow down and truly listen. Endearing people don't rush conversations. Listening makes people feel valued. Two, speak with warmth. Tones matter. Kindness isn't the words, it's the way you say them. Three, show small acts of love. Text someone, check on someone, encourage someone. Being endearing is built through little moments done consistently. Four, keep a soft spirit even in a hard world. Your softness is not weakness, it's your superpower. All right, family, it's that moment, the time of the day where I need your help. Drop it in the comment section. One person I want to show kindness to this week is whoever that person is. Just write it down. Or live viewers can answer in the chat one question for me. Being we ain't doing this live, but let's spread kindness on purpose. Then, what's one endearing thing you can do this week? Here's a few to answer that. You can encourage someone. You can forgive someone. You can hug someone. You can pray for someone. You can compliment someone. You can check on someone. Tell them this is a series we do together. Your participation spreads the message. Your love multiplies the act. Let's fill a comment section with kindness. In closing, family, today's word is endearing. And here's what I want you to take with you. You never know who needs your kindness today. You never know who's fighting silently. You never know who's waiting for a gentle word. A warm presence can change someone's entire week. A soft spirit can heal a hurting heart. Kindness is a ministry. Compassion is power. So today, lead with love, move with warmth, speak with kindness, be the blessing, be the light, be the comfort, be endearing. And as always, stay gentle, stay warm, stay loving, and stay locked in. Let's get it, y'all. Tomorrow's the last word of this particular series. It's the letter R. We're gonna get into it. Uh, on that note, hopefully you're having a great and super weekend. And as we prepare for the work week and so on and so forth, or if you have to work today, whatever the case may be, just be mindful. Someone probably needs to hear from you. Reach out to them. Whoever that person, he or she may be, reach out to them. Our loved ones, especially during this time, they need us as much as possible. So, on that note, be the best you that you could possibly be. And as always, I see each and every single one of y'all at the top. Salute.